you know, there's been a couple beefs between fighters, and I mean, I had my own. You know, I know that Claressa Shields was going at it with a couple people. I just saw Bud down in the lobby.
What was he doing?
Oh man, he was. You know, he wasn't going in, but he definitely checked a reporter who he felt like, you know, didn't like him. And, you know, they had some words. I should have pulled out my phone and recorded it because it probably would have done some good views, but that probably would have been a little disrespectful, so didn't want to do that. But there's a lot of that going on lately. Is it justified or?
Every case is different.
Yeah.
Every case is different. The way I see it may not be the way somebody else sees it.
Well, I know that, like I know when Claressa went in on that report, I felt like that was definitely justified.
Yeah, I think, man, that's baby sis right there, man. And I might be speaking out of turn, but I feel like I kind of see what Claressa is. What's the right way to say it? I think I kind of know why she's doing what she's doing. Mm-hmm. She's fighting for respect. She's fighting for, just respect.
Not just hers, but for women, I think, too.
Herself and women in general, and women's boxing. Mm-hmm. Because women's boxing, it gets dismissed. Like, on the record, off the record. Like, I've heard people say stuff off the record like, whoa, you just said that? And I don't appreciate it, you know, because the women take the same risk we take. One punch could change everything. Mm-hmm. But I just, man, one thing with Claressa, I want her to just be okay with what she's accomplished, what she's going to accomplish, what she's done in her short span in life. She's what, 23, 24?
Mm-hmm, young.
And she's done more than so many people. Mm-hmm. She's already done more than me. Two-time gold medalist. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that feels like. I hold on to my one gold medal with both hands. She got two.
Right.
She doesn't have to justify herself to anybody. She doesn't have to justify her fighting style. She doesn't have to justify her performances. She doesn't have to justify what she wears. Like, just be you, sis. You're enough. And I don't know when it became like cool or like the thing to do for some of these 40-some-odd, 50-some-odd-year-old men to try to call out a 23, 24-year-old young lady who is doing tremendous things in the sport. Like, when did that become a thing? Is to argue with her on, like, I don't get that. And sometimes Claressa will say stuff or whatever to people she may initiate, but I've seen her just be minding her own business, and she'll post something and somebody else has something to say. Like man, come on, you can't respect that. You can't respect that. You know, let her live, let her do her thing, and she don't have to justify herself about anything. Because what happens is when you give people that kind of power, they love it. You give people too much, and I'm talking about in general, when you do them, respond to them, and try to justify, you give them way too much power. Nah, man, you have your opinion. Don't define me. Doesn't define me. Well, I think that, okay, that's okay. Well, I thought you should have. What to tell you? I don't like your style. Well, don't tune in. Don't write about it. Or write about it however you want to write about it. You don't have to justify yourself. Just be you. And that's one thing that I had to fight to do in my life and in my career, man. For early in my career, I used to react. So I matured a little bit, went through that lawsuit, kind of saw how stuff really worked in boxing. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. My pastor used to always tell me, man, Dre, stop giving these people so much credit, man. Your life and your career is in God's hands. They can't stop nothing. God wants to open up a door, he's going to open up a door. If he wants to close it, he's going to close it. Stop giving them so much credit and so much power. I was like, man, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
So I would say, man, to Claressa, don't empower these people. Don't empower. Let them, because a lot of some of the stuff that I've seen towards her, that's people's own hang-ups. Stuff that they got to figure out about themselves. Why do I have a problem with her? They have to work that out in their own time. Because if a person wants to have a polarizing opinion about Claressa Shields and what she's done and what she's trying to do, it's a whole lot of men that they could be having polarizing opinions about things that they've done wrong and behaviors and, you know, attitudes and stuff like that. You know, like I didn't see that same energy when Abel made the comment he made. Like have that same energy toward comments like that. That's a blatant, out of pocket, out of line comment about a whole race of fighters. Black fighters this and black fighters that. Have that energy toward that. Leave her alone.
Man. Facts.
That's my opinion. That's my baby sister, man. I love her. I got a lot of respect for her. I love what she's doing. She's trying to figure it out. She got fame and money, and she's trying to figure out how to handle all that stuff. And, you know, she don't always do everything perfect, but she's trying to figure it out, man. I love what she's doing, man, and she got my support 1,000%. 1,000%. And, yeah, but I don't appreciate guys trying to come at her, like writers, trying to come at her, not just giving their opinion. They have the right. Their job description is to give their opinion. They don't have to like her or like her performance. They can say, man, she didn't perform. That's fine. I'm talking about the personal attacks. That's what I'm talking about. If you're a writer, you have the right to write about whatever. That should be. But the personal attacks on social media, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Really? So, but it comes with the territory. That might not get better, but she can get better.
Yeah.
That might not change, but she can change. That element will probably always be there, but she can grow past it and look at it in the rearview mirror and say, yeah, I remember that used to bother me. I don't really care no more. It's not a thing anymore. And that's how you know you're growing.
Dre, I know we're about out of time here. I appreciate you giving me...
I gotta go work on my real job.
Your
man.
real job.
Got some more studying to do, and we're gonna be out. I got a report in a couple hours, man. So it's gonna be a good night of boxing.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.